Hey, it's Matt from Florida Boy Survival. I had a little time this morning, so I thought I'd come out and do a little bushcraft breakfasting. Woods are pretty thick today, so going to a new spot I just found. It's easy, I'll tell you exactly where it is. You go to the big pine tree and take a left. So let's go. It looks like, nobody's been back here because this is pretty far back, and I just found this the other day. Marked the spot, thought I'd mark the spot so I can get back in. Here's what we got in Florida: vines, oaks, palmettos, all that kind of jazz. This is fairly back in the thick woods. Almost there. Go across some stuff. Carrying my light rig today, so that's pretty nice. And what we do is we come back to a nice clearing. You hear that airplane flying over. Sad fact that these days, I guess we're not totally alone wherever we go. I'm way out in the woods. Here's a picture of what's around me. Not bad, huh? And I'm just in one clearing, one flat spot. It's high and dry. All right, so I'm gonna pause this, start getting out my stuff, and we'll get rolling. So here's my rig today. LC2, canteen, knife, butt pack, and Mr. Tarp. All right, let's see what we got in the butt pack today. Gloves, knife and fork, tent stakes. Don't think we're going to need those, but we do have Mr. Alcohol stove and alcohol. Really dry in Central Florida, so I don't think I should start a fire, but I'm going to cook in the alcohol stove. Striker, canteen cup, or a glacier cup, lid, check mess kit, and our all-important sterno stove. Get it a little closer up so you can see what I'm doing. Alright. Gotta kind of get everything set up first before we start cooking. So I'll be right back. Just had a slight technical difficulty. So we're going to pop open our check mess kit and see what we got. It's pretty self-explanatory. A little plate. That. Got some of that. Got some coffee. Got some grits. What they say in that movie, My Cousin Vinny. No self-respecting Southerner would use instant grits. Well, I'm using instant grits. Those eggs. Another one of those. The old Czech mess kit, really good. I'm going to do the water. I'm going to do the grits in here. Scramble the eggs in here. I'm going to use this as the plate to bring it all together. So, what I want to do first, I'm going to get some coffee going. Nalgene canteen. About 16 ounces. Okay. Skeeters out this morning. We got about 15 minutes of burn time, so we can't screw around on these. So while that's boiling, I'm going to set up the rest of the stuff. That's going. All right. Once we got our water boiling, I'm going to transfer it to this cup. Put some coffee, make some coffee, do the water for the grits in there, get the scrambled eggs ready. So, a couple of these guys. That'll go, believe me. Not much to explain here. Keep my knife and fork tied on with a zip tie, along with a one of these M38 can opener. Pretty cool. Should be interesting. All right. By the time that boils with coffee, And it is going hard right now. You can't see it. That's the cool thing about alcohol stoves. You can't see the flame, but it's there. Okay, so I'm almost ready to roll. All we're doing is waiting for that water to boil there. We're going to replace it with a half a cup of water in there. We'll make the coffee there, and we're going to put the eggs right on. I think we're going to have time to do everything. So here we go. All right, let's see if we're boiling yet. Yeah, real good. Okay, coffee time. Stanley Adventure Series lid, keep the coffee warm. These grits don't need much water at all. This is not going to take very long for this to boil. I still got plenty of time. I got my gloves on because this was over the fire. It's not hot, but it's warm, so I'm going to give it some time to cool off. Got my secret weapon, vanilla coffee cream. That's real hot. Woo, that's strong. Good. This is cooling off pretty nice. I don't want to put it back on the fire. Don't want it to get too hot. Won't be able to grab the plate. All right. Now I got my gloves on. Coffee's steeping up there. Boiling some water for the grits there. Eggs are getting ready to go on there. And we're getting ready for breakfast in just a couple of minutes because there's already bubbles. It's already boiling on the small pot. And this is the field version of the Czech mess kit. This is a field test version, and this thing works great. Anybody who's looking for a great mess kit, get a Czech mess kit because you got the 32 ouncer there, you got the 40 ouncer there. And we're even gonna scramble some eggs in it. Water's boiling for the grits, so we're going to cook the grits here in just a couple of seconds. Then it's not going to take very long for some scrambled eggs, and we're going to be getting some breakfast here soon. This is Florida Boy Survival Bushcraft breakfast, and we are in the swamp of Florida. Birdie's chirping up there, and here we go. That should do it. No self-respecting southerner would use instant grits. I got instant grits and I put too much water in them, so those are gonna have to thicken up a lot. I don't think we're gonna get grits, but here we go. We got about 3 minutes of fuel remaining. Here we go for some scrambled eggs. Another plane. Well, that's not going to work at all. It's way too hot for scrambled eggs. Man, it's humid today, especially on an alcohol fire. Plastic spoons from Walmart work great. Alright, eggs are done. Put the grits back on, see if I can thicken them up a little bit. Let them boil a little bit more. Alright, I think we're done. My grits didn't cooperate too much, but they thickened up a little bit. Now, we got some Bushcraft coffee with some vanilla cream, we got some scrambled eggs, and we got some buttered grits, all cooked up. Why does that do that? Alright, I'm having some camera difficulties, so it wants to focus all over the place. So we got some coffee, some scrambled eggs, and some nice grits cooked up. And I'm going to get some breakfast. This is Matt from Florida Boy Survival with my version of some Bushcraft breakfast, using some of the things that I've reviewed so far. The Coleman stove, the Czech mess kit with the plate, and then the 2 pots, and I got my light carry rig today, and we are ready to eat. This is Matt from Florida Boy Survival, signing off.